like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, y'all, I'm back with another flashback. This video features Bambi. Guys, I am still working on getting all of my content re-uploaded back onto YouTube with my commentary so that I can meet the YouTube guidelines. Please do me a big solid, drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share this video. All right, y'all, let's get into this video. Thanks for watching.
Peace to all the gods on earth. Welcome back again to Chance. Welcome back to Opportunity. It's Mama Bambi. Within this video today, I am going to talk about the Christ conscious. All right. So the Christ conscious is a consciousness. A consciousness is a level of awareness that one can be at. All right. So once you reach the Christ conscious, all right, for the children of God, once you reach the Christ conscious, you will realize that everyone that you see is you. You are everything and everything is you, literally. All right. Every person that you see that appear to be external of you, any individual, any entity that you come in contact with is literally you. All right. Vibrating on different frequencies within parallel universes of yourself. All right. Different frequencies of yourself. Everyone is literally you. That's why we have the rule or the saying, the universal law: treat people the way you want to be treated, because actually that other person is you. And what goes around comes around, and just certain sayings that you heard as you grow up. All right, because whatever you do to another person, you're literally doing it to yourself, because it's going to come back to you within your universe. Okay, eventually. All right, because so you will always want to make sure that you are building up good karma for yourself and not bad karma, because karma is the most patient gangster ever. I love that saying. Karma is the most patient gangster ever. Okay, because
do y'all remember Mama Bambi? She's the one that left her children. Actually, she said it in a real nigga moment, that she left her children and said she was going to the store and just never returned.
Okay, because karma, it will wait. If a person was to build up bad karma, things would not come back around to you. It may be a decade later. It may be 10 years later. It may be 2 decades. It may be 20 years later. You understand? It may be within your next lifetime. And some people wonder why certain things happen to you. Some individuals, like when it comes to the children of God, when it comes to us, if you're going through any type of challenge or struggle within your life, and things seems as if it is not working out for you, and you're kind of going through a bit of emotional trauma, everything that's happening is a blessing in disguise. The universe is always working for you, never against you. If you know that you have a pure heart, if you know that your intentions is good, if you know that you are a child of God. Okay, so the universe is always working for you, not against you. And later on, as the weeks, months, and maybe even a couple years or years down the line, you will understand why things happened the way that it did. Okay, there is no type of accidents within the universe. There are no coincidences within the universe. Okay, everything is calculated mathematically. Okay, the universe is calculated mathematically precise, to the point where if you're very in tune and connected to the ether, like for myself, my Jupiter's in Scorpio, so you will go through things. Of course, you will have certain stories within your spiritual journey to where when you first start going through it, it'd be like, whoa, like it'd be like, it would kind of be like, okay, am I tripping? Like, there's no coincidences. Okay, like everything is mathematical, calculated precisely. All right, so the Christ conscious, realizing that you are everything, and everything is you. Everything, even animals, everything. Okay, that other animal is you, vibrating on a different frequency. So this is what I want to say. So we are playing two roles simultaneously. Okay, you are God. Okay, God is energy.
Y'all know how I always say, a lot of these carbonation members, they come up and say, you know, you're God, this and this is the knowledge that you need to keep and all that, but they never explain it. Now that I'm sitting here listening to Bambi attempt to explain it, I'm just like more confused, even further confused, okay? So maybe that's why they don't explain it in most cases, but yeah, gosh, I wish Bambi would just stop. She needs to stop. She needs to go home and take care of her children.
Our God, okay, God is energy, all right? God is energy. I like when Chief Eligio or Chief Nature Boy had said that he likened God to like an analogy of like a sheet of glass, and say that glass is God, okay? And you just break the glass, just break it. And then it breaks into hundreds and thousands and millions and billions of tiny pieces all on the ground. And they are all different shapes. They're all different sizes that broke, right? All different forms. And so that's us. We are God, and we're all vibrating on different frequencies, okay? If you have the same thoughts frequently, then you vibrate. If you meet another person that's like-minded, or you understand, if you're a child of God, if you're the Christ conscious, then we have similar or the same thought frequencies. We're, you know what I'm saying, family is frequency. So I love that analogy that he used, you know, about the sheet of glass. You understand, and to help us understand that you cannot not be God, okay? Because God is energy. Everything is energy. Us humans, the breath that we breathe, our spirit, okay? We're energy, all right? The animals, we're living organisms. We're energy, right? We breathe. We breathe in the oxygen. We breathe out the carbon dioxide that comes out of our mouth. You know what I'm saying? The exchanging of gas between us and the trees, right? So we are God. It clearly says that if you able to use logic and read the verse in John 1:1, and just use logic, okay? If you're the type of person that's has been indoctrinized, okay, you just like not able to use your brain to think. Okay, it clearly says in the beginning was the Word. All right, the Word is thought, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God, and the Word was God. The Word was God. Thought. Okay, so that clearly says it right there that we are God. All right, and another thing is ego. Okay, so your ego is your sense of self. Your ego is who you are. It's your identity. Your ego is your astrological programming, okay? All right, this is your finite form. This is your conscious mind, your ego. Your astrological program, go to astro-seek.com to get your essential birth report, all right? So then here's your ego, right? One must reach your super ego. Your super ego is God. Your super ego is your subconscious mind, which is God. Your super ego is your infinite self. All right. So to realize that I am everything and everything is me, literally. Okay. Vibrating on different frequencies. So your super ego is your infinite self. Okay. And that's the Christ conscious, realizing that I'm God. Like, what? I'm God. That's right. You're God. I'm God. We're God. We're all God. God is energy. So another thing to realize that you're God is so many different things to make a person understand that you're God. You understand? God is not separate of you. All right. So who gave us the concept of God? Man, right? Okay. So when we're listening to other people speak, now I want to say this, everyone around you is your subconscious mind. Now the mind is, you can break the mind into two categories, right? The mind is like two categories. Your conscious mind is ruled by 5 to 10% of your reality, all right? Your subconscious mind is what's like important, like really important. Your subconscious mind is ruled by 90 to 95% of your reality, all right? So your subconscious mind. So, and everything is fractal. So everyone you see is your subconscious. Now, when you're around individuals, you want to make sure that you're around positive people. You want to make sure that you're around like-minded people. You want to make sure you're around people that's why we say peace reflection. You want to be around people that's a direct reflection of yourself, that you see yourself in that person. All right. Yeah. You want to be around people like that because, that's what I'll say, because the subconscious mind only hears things in first party. All right. Now, if it was to be like, if we heard things in third party, then separation would be real. But separation is an illusion. Okay. Since you hear everything in first party, your subconscious mind picking up on everything that people are saying around you subconsciously. So you're becoming your environment subconsciously. You're picking up on people's ways subconsciously. That's why I'm the type of energy where I don't really be around people. All right. I keep to myself like all the time, because I have a lot of Pisces energy in my chart and I can become my environment. Like when it comes to, I'll talk more about that later, but yeah, I'm very selective about who I'm around, basically not around no one, and who I bring into my life. I'm very selective about that. All right. So whatever someone is saying, you're saying it to yourself. Let's say you're around a female that has low self-esteem, and have you ever heard a person that talk down about themselves? What that woman or teenager or female is saying about herself, you're saying it to yourself. Even though you're not saying it, you're saying it because your subconscious mind is hearing what she's saying, and we hear things in first party. You understand? So imagine if you're around like-minded people that vibrate on your frequency and saying nothing but great things subconsciously, your cells hearing it, okay? Because the body is made of over 50 to 70 trillion cells within the human body. So all of your cells is hearing it, and you become your environment. Just after 30 days to reprogram your subconscious mind. 30 days, sometimes it takes a little bit longer for some people depending on their astrological programming and how jacked up a person is. It could take 30 days, it could take 60 days, it could take up to like 90 days for some folks. With me, I know it don't take that long. It takes me about about 90 days, about 30 to 90 days. So, yes. So we are God. All right. So we are God. It was another thing that I wanted to mention real briefly within this video. And of course, I'm going to talk more about this later, but about
y'all, if this is making any type of sense to you, please put a 1 in the chat because I need to get with you so you could explain how you're gleaming anything from this information or whatever Bambi is talking about. I won't even call it information at this point because she's not making too much sense to me right now.
Talk more about this later, but let's go into quantum physics, and I want to talk about the observer's effect. Okay. So to let you know that we are God, okay? There is no invisible man that is separate of you. God lives through us, and we're playing two roles simultaneously. So some people, depending upon your astrological programming, some people have certain restrictions and limitations within their programming. Some people have more restrictions than others. Some people have less restrictions than others, depending. I can talk more about that in details later. Jupiter, which is the biggest planet in the solar system, is ruled by Sagittarius. All right. And what else? It is so if a person has like 9th house of Jupiter within their chart, that can ease the restrictions to where they realize, like a philosophical higher learning, they realize that, hey, I am God, okay? That God isn't separate of me, but God lives through me. Now,
all right, y'all. If you haven't picked up your copy of Greatness is a Habit, authored by Aaron Dixon, otherwise known as True. Many of you know him as True. He is an ex-Carbonation member, and he's authored this amazing read. If you are interested in self-development and growth, this book is a good one for you. It's available on Apple Books for $1, guys. I got my copy and I love this book.
All right. I'm going to talk more about that later. Okay. So I want to talk about quantum physics real fast. Now, it's called the observer's effect. All right. So the observer's effect basically says that, okay, in order to understand the universe, you're going to have to study light. Okay. And the electromagnetic spectrum, light, right? All right. So to understand the universe, you have to study light, like I said. So when you are actually the awesome and kind of like, I don't even know what word to use, like amazing thing about life, right, is everything is a wave, everything is light, and everything literally is a wave of infinite possibilities of potential. All right. It is a wave. And soon as you observe your reality, and it was a wave when you wasn't observing it, it turns into matter. It turns into a physical particle, what appears to be physical, because this, like I said before, that appears solid, we appear solid, we're just really energy. We're all energy, right? Moving at such a fast velocity that we appear to be a solid. You understand? So we all energy. So upon observation, so who can be greater than you if you are the observer of your reality? I love when Chief Nature Boy said that you're not just a drop in the ocean. You're actually the whole ocean in one drop. When I first heard that, that was freaking powerful. That blew my freaking mind. I never heard nothing like that before in my freaking life. That was.
So I follow her on social media, and she's been relatively quiet. I'm not really sure why, but she's been pretty quiet.
Heard nothing like that before in my freaking life. That was freaking amazing when I heard him say that. Okay, you're not just a drop in the ocean, you're the whole ocean in a drop. Okay, you are not just one person in this world, you are all humanity in one person. I was like, I've never heard nothing like that before in my life, and so I heard him say that, like, seriously. So you are God. You are God. There's, like, come on now, life doesn't exist until you observe it. Life does not exist until only upon your observation. All right. So you're a God. Okay. God is energy. There is no one greater than you. You are the source of your reality. Okay. And remember, everything's fractal. So our source as human beings within this apparatus is the sun. And it's important for us to live closer to the equator, okay, between the tropics of Cancer and the tropics of Capricorn, closer to the equinox, all right, between those ley lines, to get closer to our mind, okay. If you have melanin, and neuromelanin, we need to be living closer to the equator, all right, between the tropics of Cancer and Capricorn. All right, so I'm gonna talk more about it later. All right. So peace to all the gods, and I love myself.
All right, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this video as well as my commentary. Please be sure to drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share this video. I want to say welcome to all of my new subscribers. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the channel. To all of my OGs, my day ones, my ride or dies. Y'all know what it is. Big up yourself. We in the building with it.